Hello. This is Notary Life with Kimmi. So, hey guys, today I'm going to tell you about 5 things I do not like about general notary work. Surprise! I know I love me some general notary work, and you guys know it too. But there are a few things that I'm kind of like, So let's get into it, okay? The first thing is just the unknown of the documents. Even though you do your proper screening and you find out, okay, they need a will done. But when you get there, the will could be from Mexico, it could be from New York, it could be from California, it could be from anywhere. Each state does things differently, so you may be thinking in your mind it's just a will, but when you get there, it actually looks a little bit different than what you're accustomed to. So just the simple fact of every document is so different and the unknown when you get there, that can be something that I don't like. It can be as simple as a school note, something as complicated as a will. It could be trust documents. It could be anything. So just the unknown sometimes is a little frightening for me. Even though I've been doing it for a while, I'm still kind of like, ooh. Number 2. Oh, back to number 1. No worries though, because if you're a good notary, then you can do any document they put in front of you. So no worries, okay? But still something kind of like, But again, if you're a good notary, no worries. You got this. Number 2. Clients aren't always clear as to what they have when they tell you. For example, I'll do my screening. How many documents do you have today? Oh, I have 1. I get there is really 3. Or I have 4. I get there is really 10. So I hate that part, that when I'm questioning them, they're not always completely upfront with me. And I don't know if they're doing it for the cost factor, that I'm going to figure it out when I get there, that you told me you had 1 and now you have 2. But that's still frustrating for me, because it's like, if I ask you how many papers you have or how many documents, just tell me. If you can't afford my price or if it's too high, we'll talk about it. But just tell me up front. So that's frustrating for me. Or I get there and they say I have 1 or 2 and then it's actually for 4 people. I've had that happen a couple of times too. So is that poor screening or is it them not being honest? I don't know. But either way, that's the number 2 irritant for me in doing general notary work. Number 3, the client says, well, that's just too high. I don't want to pay that. Oh, really? So they don't factor in that I have my gas, my time, my car insurance, my NNA insurance, my training, my skill. They don't factor all of that in when they're saying, oh, that costs too much. Well, if it costs that much, then you might need to go to your bank, or you might need to go to your local UPS store if it's something that they can assist you with. But again, as I've mentioned in other videos, by the time they've called me, usually it's something that their bank can't do, UPS can't do, and they don't have a friend that can do it for free. So they will have to pay us for our time. It's just as simple as that. They have to. But that's a slight irritant, sometimes the way they say it. Oh, it's how much? So number 3 is they don't want to pay my fee. Okay, let's go to number 4. So I have to change my price when I get there. And I don't like that. Why am I changing my price when I get there? If I tell you it's $50 or whatever it is on the telephone, when I get there, I feel kind of bad when I have to change it. I really do. Even though the only reason I'm changing it is because they have changed on me. They've either added more documents, they have more people, they have not given me all the facts. So sometimes I will just take it as a loss. What do I mean by loss? Just the cost of doing business. Some things as business owners, as I said before, you just gonna take a loss. You won't be able to recoup your money. So occasionally I will let it slide. But if I get there and I feel like they were kind of trying to play me on the phone, and I asked you straight up on my initial screening different questions and you did not tell me the truth, I am going to change that price. But it's not something that I like, because for me it just looks like poor business to me. Again, it's their fault normally because they didn't tell me everything, but it's still something I hate to do. Part number 4, I hate to do during my general notary work is change the price on people. Number 5 is the weather. Guys, when you're doing general notary work, we all know it could be hot, it could be cold, it could be raining, it could be snowing, it could be any kind of weather conditions. And sometimes that can be challenging, especially when it's raining. I have been places and I get there and I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, where are we gonna sign? How are we gonna do this? Is there something we can get under? I have my umbrella, I have a poncho, as I stated, put that in your bag, get it from the Dollar Tree, just a poncho. just anything. You have to be prepared in case it's raining. Guys, this is Notary Life with Kimmi. So this is one of those days I was telling you about when it's raining, that video I was doing. Let me just show you. Jeff is outside with the umbrella. It's raining. Just thought I'd give you a visual. Hey guys, you know I told you one of the parts I hate about general notary work or being outside at all is the weather, and today it is raining. So I thought I'd let you see a little bit of that. I know you know what rain is, so now I gotta wrestle and get it here to the UPS store. So this wasn't general notary work, but since I was out here in the rain and it's a little windy, I thought I would show you. We actually just did a loan signing. It was a loan modification package that we had this morning. So it's the rain and stuff is picking up. So now we got to go in here to the UPS store, which is behind me. Let me see. Anyway, it's over there. So we gonna go in the UPS store and drop off this package. But you don't never know what you're gonna get out here. And like I said, today is rainy. It's a little rain and a little damp. So I got on my jacket, as you can see. So that's it. You got to be prepared for everything. I just got under the little thing here. Out here fighting these elements, making sure the documents do not get wet. And just to make sure our documents don't get wet, I use these little plastic folders here. I'm gonna show you when I get in the car because it's really wet. Bye. Hold on. I'll show you in the car. Hey guys, so I made it to the car. I actually want to show you two things right quick. So usually you see the pouches from FedEx, the nice poly pouches, but they don't have those at UPS normally. They have the envelope, and then they have these, and it's rare where you put the slip in there from UPS, and it's rare that UPS will even give you extra envelopes. I think because Jeffrey went in there today. They gave him like 1, 2, 3. They gave him 5 of each. I can barely ever get 1. So, I don't know. They must like him better. But that being aside, guys, I wanted to show you this folder. So, this is what I use to keep my documents from getting wet. They are on Amazon, and you get 8 of them for $8. And check the description link for them. And they hold up to 400 sheets. So, that's why I really like these. So you get 8 different colors. Of course, you know I got the pink one today. But anyway, you get 8 different colors, and this will keep your documents from getting wet. And I love these. And again, you get about 8 of them, I think, for like $8. And it holds up to 400 sheets. So just another tip when you're out here doing general notary work or your loan signing work, just be safe. Keep yourself dry. Keep your documents dry. And you'll be happy. And don't forget to always get a receipt from FedEx or UPS. Never put it in a Dropbox. You hear me say that on just about every video. Well, we're wrapping it up, and I just wanted to show you what it's like to be out here in the elements, or the rain, sleet, snow, whatever. Okay, bye. And that's the worst weather condition for myself, is when it's raining. I can deal with the heat. When it's cold, you got your extra coat on and everything. But the weather when it's raining is not my favorite in doing general notary work. So again, with general notary work, guys, you know I love it. There are many pros to it. I'll do another video on that, which I kind of have. But today we're talking about the negative things, or things that you may not like so much. So for some of you, you may not mind getting wet. Anyway, this is some of the things that I dislike about general notary work. But keep doing it. This is Notary Life with Kimmi. Bye.